Barrel number 1 is a success. She's taken it to number 2. She is picking up the speed. Take it down to barrel number 3, Twyla. Number 3 is in your sight. Turn and burn, my friend, all the way back to the starting gate. Well, Twyla, your time, 24.45.
The great thing about this event is if you just have one Clydesdale at home and you don't have a cart or you don't have a wagon, just set up some barrels and you too can make it to the next World Show in the barrel race.
Absolutely. Next will be number 420. That is the entry of Dan Jones. Mary doing the riding. Mary's on a smaller horse. This horse could be real fast. Here she goes, Mary. You're making me dizzy. And she's heading to barrel number 1. She's getting close. Oh, little penalty there.
I might mention that they can go to either barrel first. If they go to the right barrel first, they make 1 right and 2 lefts. If they go to the left barrel first, like she did, she'll make 1 left and 2 rights. And here's the home stretch.
Well, we did have to add some time on there. A 5-second addition. It was 27:12 plus 5. And Pam, I think if they can catch that barrel with their foot or their hand, it's still a straight barrel.
Yes, you're not penalized from taking a hold of the barrel and setting it back up.
All right, number 282, Kim Nader's entry will be next.
I might mention that this is Katie Kaufman's favorite event.
Absolutely. Barrel number 1, a little wide, but we have cleared the barrel. Oh, I'm sorry. This is number 554, Brianna Hoyt. She is now going down to barrel number 3. And bring it home, Brianna. Bring it on home, girl. A time of 29.14. Now, again, Pam, that wasn't our fastest time, but she seemed to have a lot of style in the way she rode.
You know, you want to see a horse that makes an arc around the barrel. If they keep that momentum and if they're supple in their ribs, so that's the things that they work on at home is to get that horse to flex in the front end. If they're supple around that barrel, they'll pick up some valuable seconds.
Do you foresee that we could maybe talk the guys at the NFR into getting some Clydesdales in there?
Not sure.
All right, number 847, Andrew Merrill's entry. All right, 2 barrels are cleared. A little wide there, a little wide load. She's taken it to the 3rd barrel. And she's ready to bring it home. Bring it on home. $28.77. I'm still going to say the Canadians are taking home the gold so far.
That 24.45 is still in the lead, but there's still a few more to go. And we want to make sure that we encourage those riders to go all the way through that electric eye because those are valuable seconds as well if they pull up short of that finish line. So just like in a horse race, you want to make sure that they cross that finish line before you start pulling up.
All right, Cindy Malik riding for Fogle Pleasure. Number 1051 is next. She's in it to win it. Look at this young lady. Up a little wide, but a clear barrel. A little wide, but making that one. Down to the third barrel. Spin and win, my friend, as she makes her way around. Little wide, but bring it home. A time of 30.5. Well, Pam, I always wondered this because we've done a lot of shows together. We did the American down in Texas, and some of those girls, they're going so fast when they hit the gate to stop. Has there ever been anyone that didn't get stopped in time and kind of has a little smash and crash?
Well, a lot of rodeos don't even have a gate. They actually let you run up the alley. So it is a challenge to those girls to get the horses stopped. And yeah, there's been more than one wreck.
Here we go in the arena now. Double D Clydes dancing around barrel number 2. She made it. She persevered. All right, in our English saddle, going for the gold. .79 her time.
Imagine how fast she'd have been if she wouldn't have had that refusal at that barrel and tried to go on the wrong side. She was going for it. She ran in the arena and out the gate.
I'm guessing, not that I would do this, but getting a head start is the key. Crossing as fast as you can. Next in is number 196, my buddy Leah Pops entry.
Leah's got a little style there. Did you see how she had that horse set up for that turn? But now she's got to set him up for the other turn. You want to cue them before they get to the turn. Look how supple he is in his neck. He's really arching that neck right there. Leads his nose around the barrel. Yeah.
.28, a good run. Only one barrel down so far with a 2-ton horse, or a 1-ton horse, 2,000 pounds looking at a barrel. We're pretty good to just have one barrel down.
You have to get close to him, Lisa.
All right, here we go. She looks like she's in it to win it. Contestant 357, Samantha Hill. Heading down to barrel number 2. All right, Samantha heading down to our final turn and burn. Girl, you are now in the home stretch. Bring her home, ladies and gentlemen. .25. Is that sweet young girl that sang our national anthem? I didn't know she was such a rogue cowgirl.
She was going for it. Now this looks serious.
All right. 405, Hollow Hill Farm. Smile on her face, hot pink lines in her hands. She is in it to win it. Barrel number 1 cleared. This horse has good action as it makes its way around. Going down to barrel number 3. Bring her home, ladies and gentlemen. Cheer her on. .26.78. Good run. Now, Pam, that horse looked like it had a lot of power in the front.
It did, but the horse was very supple too, and she was able to get him around the turns very easily, and she didn't quit before that finish line.
Number 747, this is Twyla Newton's second entry. Go, girl. Tavia, representing Canada. We add a little dressage into our barrel racing.
All right, heading home. 28.43. And don't you know these horses are having as much fun as we are?
I think we're having a ball. I almost think it would be fun to get out there and try this, but we're going to let the experts do it. We're seeing if we have any more. Oh, there's our next rider. All right, this rider looks pretty serious. Here we go, Pam. She is in it to win it. Whoops, a little wide. Down to the second barrel.
This just shows the docility and the versatility and the willingness to please their rider, and that's what everybody here at the Clydesdale World Show says.
28.78. You are in it, young lady. So far, that gold is still going to Canada. Twyla is holding the arena record right now. Number 282, Kim Nader's entry now.
She says go. Good first barrel. All right. Get him lined out. Tight on the second. All right. He thinks he's in the Kentucky Derby. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Whoa.
25.16. Good enough for second place right now.
And that rider kicked a little dirt up here on our announcer's booth. We were kicking it up here. I believe we have one more entry. I'm sorry, two more entries.
Are you guys having fun watching this? Yeah. Who's going to go out and try it next? Okay, I've got a few hands up there. You know what else you see in this class, in some of the dressage classes? You'll see Clydesdales that have got tails. They're not using them for hitch horses. So you see a lot of different things in this class, and it just, again, it shows the willingness of these Clydesdales to do anything you want them to do. She's trying to figure out the pattern. No.
3 barrels, even I could hit this, I think. Well, while we're figuring it out, Pam, give us a little rundown again on our coverage of the World Clydesdale Show on Gentle Giants.
Okay, we'll have 2 shows from here in Madison. They'll be on in December. Of course, Gentle Giants airs on Sundays on RFD TV. We'll be covering the dressage, the jumping, of course, the barrel racing, the trail course. We'll be doing all of those other classes, and then we'll also be covering the halter and hitch classes. So in those 2 weeks, you should see a synopsis of about everything that we've had over the last 4 days, and it'll be fun. And I want to thank the sponsors for putting that all together, too.
We do want to thank our Clydesdale Education Foundation. Part of their mission is to bring the Clydesdales into the public's eyes, and they generously have donated to bring RFD TV here, as well as our Florida Draft Horse shows we talked about earlier. They are going to be helping to sponsor our show, as well as the Clydesdale Breeders of the USA promoting the upcoming sale in April. If you're looking to get into the Clydesdale industry, we have one-stop shopping for you. Shipshewana, Indiana, at the new Michigan Event Center. It's in Shipshewana, Indiana, is home to our National Clydesdale Sale. We will have anywhere from 120 to 180 Clydesdales being for sale. And we have all disciplines, hitch horses, halter horses, the horses that you see running in the barrels and doing the riding events. They are all part of the sale. And when you gather there, you can not only buy your horse, you can buy all the equipment, the tack, everything that you need to be in our Clydesdale business. So they are another sponsor of our upcoming RFD Gentle Giants. So Pam, we have the riders back in. We're going to be placing them. Advice for our riders from a professional barrel racer.
Keep doing what you're doing. And like all barrel racers know, you've got to set your horse up for the turn. Same as in any other equine discipline. The horse has got to be just as prepared as you are, but y'all did an amazing job. My hat's off to you.
Once again, to all of our barrel racers. Well, this is exciting. Placings number 1, 2, and 3 get to take home a barrel from the World Clydesdale Show. I'm wondering how the Canadians are going to explain that to the customs. When we are tabulating those scores, we'll have them for you momentarily. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for Pam Minnick, our host of Gentle Giant, and my behind-the-scenes help in understanding barrel racing. So thank you, Pam, for being with us. And Katie is calculating these scores. And from a judge's point of view, I know you do a lot of shows, but have you ever been a part of such a big Clydesdale show with barrel racers?
Never. This is fantastic.
And I know you have been doing judging in all of our pleasure classes, so we appreciate you being with us. We showed the versatility from the pleasure classes, the obstacle classes, the dressage, the riding, the barrel racing, the jumping. If you did not have a chance to see our jumping competition earlier, who would believe that a 1-ton Gentle Giant could clear 4 or 5 feet? And I know Ken captured some pictures, and he come up to show me those pictures, and I said, it looks like we're at the Olympics, and those are light horses. But our Clydesdales had the grace, they had style, they had the ability, and versatility is the only thing that we can say about these Gentle Giants.
And they have courage. You know, it's not natural for a horse all the time unless they want to get out of their pen to jump. And so that's what some of those ladies in that class said to me, is that they felt that their horses had extreme courage.
And I think the riders had courage. All right, we're going to have those results for you in just a moment. And then we are going to be having a special event when we are going to be giving away a custom World Clydesdale Show hitch wagon. If you've bought tickets, you are hopefully going to be in the running. We can't offer you that Powerball because I thought I was going to win it and I didn't. Pam thought she was going to win it. She did. We were going to have a big Clydesdale show if we won it, but we didn't. But we are going to give you a chance to win a custom hitch wagon. If you bought tickets, that is coming up next. Our judge reviewing our final placings in this class, and we're going to bring our queens out. We have Hannah and Kaylee back there going to be making our presentations. All right, we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Your first place award tonight in our barrel competition. First place is going to entry 735. Twyla Newton taking the gold home to Canada. And a barrel. Second place today is going to number 282. That is Kim Nader's entry. Twyla's time, 24.4. The Nader entry, 25.16. Next is Samantha Hill with a time of 25.5. Samantha sang our national anthem. She did an excellent job and a nice ride by a beautiful young lady. In fourth place today, entry number 405, that is Hollow Hill Farms, with a time of 26.7. In fifth place, number 196, the entry of Leah Pop Cedar Drafts, with a time of 28.2, Cedar Creek Drafts. In sixth place, number 747, Tavia Newton, with a time of 28.43. In 7th place, number 847, that is Andrew Merrill's entry with a time of 28.7. 8th place to number 727, that is the Newton's next entry. 9th to number 554, Brianna Hoyt with a time of 29.14. In 10th place, number 916, Double D Clydes with a time of 29.7. In 11th place, number 1051, Cindy Malik with 30.5. And our final entry, number 420, that is Mary, riding for the Jones Farms with a time of 32.12. Thank you to all of our riders. Our queens pinning on the ribbons. Well, Amanda, what did you think of this class? The barrel races, our 1-ton Gentle Giants racing around those barrels.
I thought that was a thrilling display. I absolutely loved it, and I'm pretty sure our crowd did too. But somebody, Twyla, you just won this. How do you feel?
This is pretty exciting. I'm just very fortunate to be here, and it's pretty exciting that the Clydesdale has opened it up to the riding events, so thrilling, very thrilling.
Absolutely. Now, talk me through your run. How did it go?
I seen they announced where the little timing start things were, and we're not actually barrel racers, so so it was a bit of an effort, but I just had a plan to go left first and go hard.
Do you ever have a fear that you won't be able to stop this mammoth?
No, we know we'll stop. They like stopping.
Okay, and my producer told me I'm supposed to interview this guy. What's his name?
Mallory.
Mallory. What do you have to say? Gotcha. He says he wants some food and to go to bed. So, Lisa, what do you have for us?
I think I need food and to go to bed.